So we have all that going now. This is all connected. So all of this will be stocked up in here if it's not being used. Otherwise, it's going to be output to our refineries. Does anyone know what side for advanced processing the water will be on? It's going to be on left or right? Because I'd like to plan ahead and keep that open. Water on the left, thank you. Probably going to need more refineries, but for now I'm just going to put the 2. You think heavy water? So it's the same side as heavy oil. Forgive me, I do not follow at all. I do not know what you're trying to say here. Okay, so petroleum is going to be our main thing that we want out of here, and eventually we're going to want to crack these guys into petroleum. I was taught the ratio is 8-1-7, 8 refineries to 1 heavy to 7 light, but we're nowhere near that, and we don't have cracking, so I'm just gonna have the 2 out here right now. I vaguely remember the term, but yeah, I guess that's not for me then. Okay, so let's put... So for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to output heavy over here, light up here, and petroleum to the right. Petroleum to the right is good because we're going to want some coal for it, for plastics later on. That will help out. And it's nicer because it's closer to the coal. It doesn't really matter what side though. I could even just put it up here closer, but for now I'm just gonna output it to this location right here. We should also be crafting something. Okay, so here. We'll just do this for now. And then petroleum. It's 10 refineries to 1 heavy to light to 7. That makes sense. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. They were telling me it was 817 and something was off and I was confused and we weren't sure what the deal was. But if the ratio has changed, then that explains a lot. Thank you. 1017, got it. I will try to remember that when I am further down the line. Okay, so let's see, I'll put it this way and then bring it up. Okay. So I was going to use a pump here just to facilitate it going out the way I want it to, but I only have 1 pump left and I don't have any more engines, so I'm just not going to do that right now. Let's see. Lasers, I like that. I don't have the energy for it. Let's do... We're working our way towards plastics, so let's get our advanced circuits going. Okay, so for this, we're just gonna put these down. Make another. Okay. So we'll input our petroleum here. We'll make our plastics here-ish, and then some sulfur over here, I guess. And I think that will be good. Later on, I can move. I'll put some lubricant over here, and then crack the heavy to light to petroleum this way, and it will line up, and it's going to be amazing, probably. Again, I don't really know how, if I need more refineries. I probably do. I'm pretty sure I do, actually, but I'm just going to stick with the 2 for right now while we're doing our planning. And for that reason, I'm actually going to move our petroleum a little bit farther down, just in case we need to expand a little bit. And it's closer to the coal, which we like. So I think right here is good. I'm going to set this up for our petroleum. The petroleum will go into, let's see, do I want plastics up here or plastics over here? I think I want it up here because I'm going to need to move it somewhere to my production area, and it'd be better to have it up there. One standard refinery consumes 20 crude oil per second. Got it. I think each one was 23 per second, so that would mean I need 5 refineries. JK, no? Uh-oh. Different numbers. Math? What are you doing to me, game? Did that just change? 24, let's say 54, 67, 77, and then 91. So I need 5 if I wanted to use all of it. 1 wouldn't be saturated. Need to power them for the numbers to settle? Interesting, I didn't know that. Why is that? That's weird. Let's do that. Okay, I guess there's no reason not to right now. We have it mostly set up. And we will just store it in here for now. Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll put 5 refineries down. We need to go make them first. Let's go grab some stone bricks. I'm gonna start doing solar energy, so I can do solar panels in my inventory, and that's something I can craft if I have nothing else to craft. Like right now, I don't know what I should be crafting. I will need some rails eventually, but not right now. Let's see. Stone bricks, that's what we were doing. Okay. So this is backed up now. We have a wooden chest full of walls. I'm gonna save the bricks in this chest, because I think we're gonna need some stone bricks separately. We don't want to change them all into walls. So I'm going to take these away, and I think we have a good amount of walls right now. Steam engines and boilers. Right, but more pollution. And I haven't been attacked in like 2 hours. I want to keep it that way. But yeah, I might want to start doing that. Okay, let's do that. What did I want to make? I kind of forgot. Oil refinery, that's right. I need 3 more. And then... Okay, fair enough. You're right. Let's go grab some... Well, I'll grab some iron and we can make some of those while we're flailing around. We'll make 5, 10. Okay. Alright, so we have our refineries, and I'm going to put them to the right as we planned. That has kind of messed up our system here though, because I wanted this to be in the middle. So I'm going to do this instead. And that's slightly better. Doesn't matter because I haven't powered these guys yet, so I can put them wherever I want. Do I have enough pipes? I feel like I'm losing out on pipes now. So I'm still a little iffy on the fluid dynamics. I know in the previous patch, before they messed with it, if I had put this on the end, it wouldn't work properly. I don't know if that's better or worse now, if I were to leave it like this. But I'm going to hope that it's better. It'll work fine. So I'm going to just leave it like this. I need more pipes. Let's go grab pipes from our assembly machine. Not seen or had any issue with that. Okay, cool. I'll just leave it as is then. Yeah, fluid dynamics is a mystery to me. So I understood it generally, where it would be like they would spread out between all of the piping, but I never understood how exactly the volume shifts, because like each pipe can only hold 100 from my understanding, but then it's pumping out way more than that per second. So I don't know. Complete rework of fluids in 18. Okay, sounds good to me. I'll need to read up on how that works, how they work, because I kind of just flail around with it until it is acceptable, at least. Okay. I'll take it then. I'll just call it magic and we'll leave it at that. Do I have many mods installed? I do not have any mods installed currently. This is completely vanilla. I am looking for recommendations on what mods to get. I think the most common ones are like the long reach. That is definitely something I would be interested in. I heard about squeak through, I think, but I really haven't had any issues with the movement mostly, and that's all I know about. Really. I know there's like bobs and angels for like completely different playthroughs, but I don't know much about that. And piano something is a completely wacky hard mode. That's pretty much all I know about mods. Well, dude, the .17 patch, the .17 patch that we're on currently, they redid a lot of, or they added new textures and a lot of the assets have been changed. So that could be something that you are seeing. And they did change a lot of the recipes as well. So that is another thing. Let me make sure that all of these are connected. Let's do our research. Connected. Okay. No petroleum from here. That's why we check. Okay. Connected. I goofed up here. Since 11. Wow. Yeah, I forgot what version I played on first. I think I played on 12, and then after I launched my rocket, I played other games, and then I came back for the week before 16. We did the campaigns and stuff, and then we played on one map on 17. Let's see. Okay, so I think this is all good. If it's not, then we'll find out. Oh. But let's connect her up. Let's power her up. And okay. What happened here? Oh. Fire on all of them. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the research menu looks pretty nice compared to what it was before. I like the transparency effect here. It makes it look more modern than it was. And the belts look much nicer. Do they? I didn't notice the difference actually, but I know that they did change how they stacked on the belts, but I wasn't actually, for me, I didn't see a difference. But cool. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Look at that. We have petroleum, we have light oil, we have heavy oil. For some reason we have less light than everything else. Oh, that's explained through this. There we go. Cool. So now let's make our plastics. They have wheels now. Oh, you know, I never noticed, honestly. But yeah, cool. Cool stuff. And all the biter models have changed as well. I haven't seen any biters for 2 hours, so that we'll show you that when they come up, but let's see. So let's set up our stuff here. We need more chemical plants. And let's also make some more of these. We need more grenades. We need piercing rounds, and that needs steel. Oh, hey, look at that. Cool. Okay, so for plastics, we need petroleum and we need coal. Coal is right there. And then for sulfur, which we need for the sulfuric acid. We need water and petroleum. So let me just get plastic started, and then we can get water and such down here. I'm going to leave a little bit more room to maneuver. We'll do 4 for now. I don't know the ratio, but that seemed about right last time. I want a splitter for this, but I didn't really want to use a red one, but that's fine. we don't allow biters on this planet, even though this is their planet. Okay, so wait, that's not how I do this. Right. So we're going to do something similar that we did at the circuits, and we're just going to use underground belts to manipulate this so we can output and input on the same line. We need to get this. So do that. I'm a little wary of just connecting it this way because for me, fluid dynamics didn't work properly like that, but we'll do it. We trust in the new patch. I need a pump. Okay. There we go. And now let's get this set up. Let's do our next research. Okay, so, oops. Trying to press R. Okay, so we need to input these like that, and then we will, oops. Fix this by putting in underground belts. Then from there, we can output pretty easily. And there we go. And we have plastics, everyone. Not too bad. We are 4-ish hours in, 4 hours and 30 minutes in to this map, and we have oil and everything. This definitely took me way longer on our other first map for this patch. I think I was like 12 hours in before we got to this point. So we are doing pretty well in terms of progress. All right, so plastics, we can make advanced circuits now. We're gonna need to amp up some production here and figure out what's going on here, but that's that. We do need to get some trains going. I mean, that's the whole point of this map, right? So even if, well, we're probably gonna run out of resources very soon, maybe. Where's my wall? This is a free roaming map, so we do not have walls. Not yet. We haven't been attacked in a very long time, and I'm not sure why, but I'm fine with it. Speaking of which, let's put down a turret. You know, just to say that we're trying. Yeah, done. So we'll build that wall eventually. We have them here. They're all here. I just hope that the biters don't come in like super full force and then just mow down my base. But as of right now, we're doing pretty well on terms of defense because there is no offense. Let's see. Make our electric engine. Okay, let's make some lubricant actually, while we have produce being made. Oh, we already have that. We don't need more. And we might also want to make some rocket fuel. We need rocket fuel for, or not rocket fuel, solid fuel. We need solid fuel for the blue science, excuse me. Horses, what's that? Alright, let's see. We just need heavy oil. And we got heavy oil. Works for me. And we'll just output it into some... We're gonna output it to the left here. Because I think eventually I'm going to get rid of this and then crack all the oil that we have here. So I'm gonna just have it go on a journey a little bit. Oops. And it's not gonna go far. Let's get more pipes. Does my radar uncover the edge of my pollution yet? Yes. Not up here though. Then we'll need to address that eventually. Let's see. Here for some pipes. Give me some pipes. Gonna make these into undergrounds. Let's make a couple more storage tanks. And we'll just put a lot of storage tanks here, because it looks like these are filling up pretty quickly. This guy is not working. Why are you not working? What? Oh. There we go. Well, then, now I'm still questioning why this had less light oil over here than over here. Whatever. Did I alter my default starting size? I did not. I don't need pollution to destroy my forest. I use grenades for that. That's a lot better for the environment, right? Grenades? I don't know what to do with this right now, so I'm going to output these into chests. That's my default. That's my default. If I don't know what to do with it, put it in a chest. I do need it for circuits, so I'm going to need to put those there eventually. But we were doing this real quick. Whatever. Okay, that's good enough. Right, lubricant on here. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, that's not a problem or anything. Don't worry about it. That's for future me to worry about. I played the introduction campaign. I know what it's like to see that huge, giant, red, massive biters. Let's see. So many things. What do I make? Advanced oil. Oh, I got that early. Or so already. I do need blue science though. Stack inserters. You know, I went through all of my last map not using stack inserters because I totally forgot about them. Let's see. Circuits, tool belt. Let's do modules. Okay, so I can start hand making advanced circuits right now if I wanted to, and then so right now I need to get engines automated. I can turn this light fuel into solid fuel, just so I have a use for it. I think it's also the best, the cheapest. Okay, whatever. I was gonna check the recipes, but I think this is the cheapest. Either that or it's a heavy oil. I forgot which one is which. One of them is cheaper to make. Yeah, that's crooked. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Take that. People who care about that thing. Alright. Cool. So we have solid fuel, we have lubricant. We're gonna need the lubricant for advanced engines later. And yeah, so we have our plastics. So engines are what we need right now. Let's figure out how we automate engines. No. We're not doing so well on the iron front here. And we're backed up on steel. Isn't that something? Okay, good enough. Okay, so now the question is, do I make another smelting area for iron because it looks like we need it? Or do I just add to this? I should have a good amount of red belts now. That's been going on for like 2 hours. The one hero assembly machine making our oh, come on. Come on. What is this? What is this? What? Oh, because it needs 5 iron gear wheels. That's why. Man, I thought it was so clever when I set this up. I'm like, yeah, we got this all set up. We're gonna have a million red belts ready to go. And that's not the case. Now, at the very least, we're gonna upgrade this into a level 2. I don't think that will actually change anything. But, you know. Oops. Well, we'll let it do its thing. I mean, at the very least, I could just make my own. Okay, modules are finished. Let's get our flamethrower stuff ready. And let's pick up some of these so we can make red circuits in our inventory at the very least. We're gonna need copper. So let's grab it from our chest, because it's very backed up. And we're gonna need plastic. Okay, cool. So we'll make all these there. We're making a lot of plastic pretty quickly. Okay, so now we have like 200 red circuits being made in our inventory, so I don't have to worry about that for a while. Let's figure out how to get our engines going. So we need steel plates, we need iron gear wheels, and we need 2 pipes. So again, we're very heavily reliant on iron here, and I'm not sure we have the output ready for that. We do have the steel here, and that is kind of ready to go. What I could do is I could output this onto a belt, and then we'll be good to go. I just have it in this chest here, just for now. We have pipes here, but that was supposed to be temporary. I have no trouble moving this somewhere else. So, where do we want to do this? I think we want to move this location over here somewhere. But if that's going to be the case, we're going to be super low on iron. So what I want to do is a quick fix. We're going to split this off and put it into here. I think that will keep us low. We'll be low on the iron for the steel, but I think we need the iron elsewhere overall more at the moment. So I need to make a splitter because we don't have any apparently. Iron. Okay, so there we go. I really should be making everything the red version of everything, but we'll deal with that later. Once we have robots, we'll upgrade then. Okay. I will change that one though. Okay. So now we have a more reliable output of iron. That's not gonna last though. So we definitely need to figure out something soon. He's over here. Okay, so now we're gonna make a engine making area. This is pretty good. We're making it near our lubricant already, so we could just basically just belt it over. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. What ratio to item in your power armor do you need for personal solar panels? I would not be able to tell you, I'm sorry. I don't know anything about ratios at all. The only ratio I know is 2 to 3 for circuits, and now 10-1-7 for these. Okay, let's see. We're gonna move this on. Put a splitter down. This is really pathetic for our circuits. I'm actually surprised we're still making them with this output. They're getting sucked up all here. For science. Worthwhile, but... Let's see. How many grenades do we have now? 137. That is not that many. We're doing on electricity. We're still doing fine. We're getting there though. I need more soon. Okay. So we're gonna put engines in this area. We'll just start it, and then we'll increase our input later. Because everything is working moderately well at this point right now. So splitter. Yeah. Because we're taking everything off of the one line. This is not very good. We need several more lines here to keep this going properly. This is not a real bus. Okay, so we got our iron. And for engines we need steel, gear wheel, and pipes. Let's try to figure out how we can get this going. We're gonna need some assembly machines. Let me make that real quick. And again, we're just making the low version of them. We'll upgrade everything later on once we have everything set. And we have robots, and robots can do it for us. Okay, we're gonna make a lot of them, if possible. So we have our steel here. We're gonna need to get some steel from here to over here. How are we going to do that? I think the best way to do that would just be getting rid of this and moving it down there. And we have our stock of steel for now. We have the storage. So we can use that if we need steel for other things. While we work on getting more production. We'll work on our storage again later at another time. Okay. I'll just do it directly for now. I don't need to... I'm not going to split it off. And when I say I'm not going to split it off, I mean I'm going to split it off because I have thought better of what I was saying. Better to plan ahead, right? Oh, man. So the problem is here that, again, I only have the one line. Ideally, I would have 4 full lines if we want a real super bus, main bus area. But with the output that we have right now, I think 2 is pretty much all we can ask for. So I should plan for that. Which means that this is too low. I need to move it up 1. I'll do that now while I am thinking about it. So I don't worry future me. And when I say bring up 1, I'm going to bring it up 2 just for safety. That will impede our copper line, but we're fine. We're fine on that for right now. And we can always mess around with underground belts later, if need be. If it comes to that, which I'm sure it will. Spaghetti is inevitable. Okay, so we have our iron, we have our steel. What do we want to do now? We need to make engines, and they require steel, iron, and pipes. So, how do we want to set this up? That's what I'm trying to think of right now. I'm going to need iron for both the pipes and the wheels. And we already have the steel pipes made already. So we could just have it like this. Where? This. And this. And then feed that into a machine. Like that. Have the steel come out to the side and make engines. But that would be for one. And we probably want more than one. And I probably want to make this vertical, so I'd probably move it down. Is this good enough? Is it 1-to-1? Oops. It's 1-to-1. So I definitely don't need more than one per, because these make pretty quickly. I might be able to get around with 2. Because if I put another engine... Where is it? Put another thing here and make this a pipe, for example. I could have this supply both of these, have that there and that there. But then we have excess pipes, and I don't know if that's as clever as I thought it was, now that I'm thinking about it. Ideally, I kind of want, I guess, 4 engines being made, 4 assembly machines for engines. I think 2 would be good for a starter right now. I'm just trying to think of if there's a better way to do this or not. Because I could have these put onto a belt, and then the belt will go to the machine and pick it up that way. But I think, again, these go pretty quickly, and I don't want to make excess if I don't have to. So that means I could just put them in directly like this. What makes quicker, the pipe or the gear wheel? Where's the gear wheel? They make at the same rate. But the thing is that the pipes only require one per, whereas the wheel requires 2. So I'll swap these 2. Alright. So I think I'm just going to do what I had, but I'm going to make it vertical. So let's do that. And so bring it down a little bit. So pipes, wheel, pipe, engines. We're gonna have to move it over a little bit because that's too close to the other engine, the other assembly machines. So, pipes, wheel, pipe, engine, engine. And we'll see how this does. Yes. See, at this point, the ones on the outside will have one extra thing every time. So, what can I do to make this better? I don't know. I mean, I guess ideally, you would just have them put onto the belt, put them together, and then bring them there. Putting them in directly is great, but it's not going to be optimal here. As far as I know, I can't think of any other way to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 iron gear wheels, 2 pipes, have them output onto onto a belt. And then we'll put them together. Put them together, and then they'll be ferried over to engine making. And everything will be well, and we'll be happy. So I think that's good. I think that's fine. It's so wonky. There has to be a better way to do this. What else do we want to make here? We have portable solar panels. Robotics would be nice. We do want that. Okay, we said flamethrower. We're doing flamethrower, so we'll start on that. Is there no better way to do this? Well, we're gonna stick with it. I don't know if there's a better way to do it, but we're sticking with it. Could definitely be routed better, but this is how I'm doing it. We're gonna do 3. I think that will be decent enough. Okay, don't do that. Okay, so these are engines. Then we have room to add more if we need to. We can always do it on the other side. And is that too far? No, that's good. Okay, so make these fast inserters. They deserve it. Right. Let's power her up and see how they work. I do need to put the output somewhere, but that is after we figure out if everything is going to work out as planned. Okay, so there. I used way too many poles for this, but that's fine. We're okay. Food wagons. Okay. Let's get some long-handed inserters. We need to output these to the left. We need to get them down here for our lubricant so we can make some advanced engines later on. So we'll just pass it by the plastics here. We'll put these into adjust for now, because we do need these for our blue science as well. That's the whole reason why we are trying to automate them in the first place. We're also not making anything anymore. Let's queue up a lot more advanced circuits. Okay. Right. So with this, we can actually make a couple more engines, it looks like. This is backed up. Yep. So we're gonna make a couple more engines. Problem here is that we don't have enough of iron throughput again to satisfy all these assembly machines, but we will fix that as soon as we are done here. Uh-oh. we ran out of fast inserters. Put down an assembly machine and let's try to make them. Do we have everything? Okay, that works. Alright. You know what, guys? I think it is very, very late for me. I think it might be time to shut down the stream. Let me see. Let me make sure everything's alright first. And then I think it's time to call it a day. So we got engines being made. We'll do our recap. So we have our oil. It's all good. We have lubricant being made. We have fuel being made. We have plastics being made. Engines. Grenades. Ammo. This is what our iron production looks like. Here's our steel. Here's our copper. Our copper is super backed up because we're not making nearly enough circuits as we need to. You see this iron throughput is terrible. We need to work on that. So next time, what we want to do, we want to get trains up. This is a rail world. We need to get our trains going. So we're gonna need to do that. We're gonna need to go find why no biters are around. So we need to go check that out. And we need to expand on our iron. Probably get more copper. Something happened here. Oh, we don't have enough green. That's interesting. Because we don't have iron, that's why. And yeah, that's our map so far. So thanks a lot, Jackal. Thanks for coming by, and Dude and Duck and everyone else. Thanks a lot for keeping me company while I work on my factory here. Appreciate it. I will be back again tomorrow in say 19 hours time from now. That's midnight for me, midnight CT. So if you want to come back, I'll be here. I stream pretty much every day, so thanks again everyone for watching. I will see you next time.